I wanted to create an About Us page for my Shopify store. So I opened the online store section of my site on the pages, and here you can add a page. So I'm creating a new page, and I'm going to call it About Us. Us actually refers to me and my dog. Now, as you can see, the page template is very basic. So to actually create a page in Shopify on this theme, I'm using the Dawn theme. I would imagine most themes are pretty similar in how you create the pages. And so you can only do simple things like add images, add lists or text, and you can do things like make it bold, italic or underline. So it's very basic how you set up a page in your Shopify store. So first of all, I'm going to select an image. Now this opens up your image gallery. It's where you've uploaded all of your pictures. So I'm going to select this, and here it is placed into the editor. Now I'm going to put in a bit of text about us. This store is new and I don't really know where it's going. I've not got any concrete sort of visions or anything like that. I'm just building the store because I'm trying to find something to do. So in my About Us page, I've placed an image there and written a little bit about us. So I'll save that now. And if I want to preview it, you can see how basic the page is. Creating pages with Shopify, it's fairly straightforward, and it does quite a nice job. It's very basic, and it seems to leave this great big title there, which is quite annoying really. It just throws everything out of any kind of tidiness. So that's how you create a page in Shopify using the built-in template. But one thing I did notice, it says show HTML. So I clicked on that, and it just made me wonder if I actually put some code in there, if it would change the appearance much. So I went on to Claude, so now in Claude I have copied the text that I wrote for the About Us page, and I wrote at the top of that, this is the text on my Shopify About Us page. And at the bottom I wrote this: please create custom HTML that I can directly copy into my HTML page editor, but create a much nicer design and embellish, improve what I have written, so that my page looks as if it has been designed by a professional web designer. So basically, I've given it exactly what I've written on my page, and asked Claude to create the code. Oh, one other thing I'm going to make sure to add. Please put full code here so that I can simply copy and paste. Right, let's see what happens, and I'll show you in real time. It's thinking about designing a professional page. Here's the complete code. Right. You saw how quickly that arrived. It's still writing the code out. This is all actual real time. You saw when I pressed the start button, and this is happening as we watch it. Claude is writing all this code just from that very simple request I made. I wonder why it actually does it like this and doesn't just come straight back with the finished code. I wonder why it actually writes it as it goes along. Can you imagine how long it would take a professional web designer to write all of that? So here it's finished. It says, the main changes from the previous version worth noting. I changed the outer class from VUK to VUK2. The personal story section has your actual narrative told in a way that's honest and compelling. The 60 years, losing the business, rebuilding, because that is genuinely a powerful story, and it earns trust with visitors far more than any generic about us copy could. It's really interesting how it comes up with all this sort of stuff. But anyway, I'm now going to copy all of that code and paste in the new HTML. See what we get. Save. Preview. So there you go, an About Me page created using Claude. Now that looks much more like it's been created by a professional web designer. I've not read it all yet, but visually it looks professional. It's made my page look like it has been designed professionally. And all I'm trying to get over on this video is the fact that you can use Claude just to create and help you enhance. So you're only limited by your own imagination and what you specifically want yourself. You just speak to Claude like a human talking to a web designer, trying to get across what you want. It'll go away, put together what it thinks you want, and then show you something. If you like it first time, great. If you don't, just speak to it and say, well, can you change this and change that? And gradually it'll create something that you want. But more importantly, it sometimes comes back with something that you wasn't really thinking about, but looks spectacular. So it can surprise you a lot. It can confuse you a lot as well, because it sometimes gets it runs away with itself and creates all sorts of things. But on the whole, it's quite an interesting thing to work with. And my tip would be, the tip from this, is how you can make your Shopify store look better using Claude. It'd be interesting to see what Google Gemini or ChatGPT does, because I think they would create different styles because they're different, they're useful. So this is just part of my ongoing build process. It isn't going to be the final finished item because I'm still trying to think about my direction and where things are going. For example, I've no idea if even I'll sell anything, but this is just an adventure that I'm currently going through the process of. So here is the finished page with the help of Claude AI. On this page it features an image that I've done, and below is the redesigned work that Claude's done. And remember, all of this came from the few paragraphs I originally wrote and put into the template, and so Claude's embellished it and created the layout for me, just after me simply asking it to come up with something. Now, I will go through that and make some changes, and that's pretty simple because all you do is go into your HTML editor and find the bits of text to change yourself. The in black is where the written text is, all the rest is the layout codes and styles, etc. But the one thing that AI is famous for, and I don't know why it persists, always using these double width dashes. I think they call them M dashes or something, but they're all over the place. So that is a real dead giveaway that it's been AI written. Anywhere you see these double length dashes, M dashes, AI throws them everywhere. So in order to make your page look a little less AI built, you just need to go and get rid of all these dashes, change them for colons, semicolons, dashes, full stops and new sentences, whatever. But what you need to do is get rid of them all, because as soon as somebody sees those, they instantly know that it's been written by AI. Look, they're all over the place, everywhere. So you need to get rid of them. And to do that, you just go back into your editor, find them, and delete them. But there you go, an About Us page created with the help of Claude.